Hello there, this is Chris Sissons from Market Together. And this week we had Ross Musgrave from Bravand, and he was speaking on the topic of engaging young people to drive business growth. And we had a look at his story and offered some feedback. And Ross will now tell us how he found the meeting.
Yeah, thank you. So it was really, really helpful for two main reasons. Number one, we practice telling stories a lot. So we get better at telling a story. We don't necessarily know if the story is any good. So it was good to actually, be in a position to purposely get some feedback on a story that I was telling. But also, this particular story is evolving. So it's something that we've done for a long time, but it's kind of taken on a new shape since we've moved to a new city. It's got a renewed energy behind it. We're talking about it a lot more, and we're talking about it to I guess, a more diverse group of learners, if you like. And we're specifically focusing on students with special education needs, and that comes from a very personal place. And so it was good to be able to go through the process of thinking about how we might incorporate this evolving aspect of what we're offering. And the feedback was great. There were some really good suggestions that came back, and I've been trying to keep those practiced and worked into what I've been telling people over the last week now. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Ross. That's really very encouraging. And two of the people were present with us this afternoon. First of all, Ayeisha, can you give us your feedback on today's session?
Hey, thank you, Chris. Yeah, it's been a wonderful session. It's my first time joining one of these, and it's great how interactive it is for everyone to listen and voice feedback to each other. I felt like there was a lot of good ideas there and encouragement from each other, and it was nice to like balance out either sides with different perspectives. And it's good to hear about people's passions and their story and what they're into. I'm looking forward to next week's as well with the World Vegan Market as a vegan myself, with Shabari, who had some good insights. And yeah, Chris, you had some great insights. I really enjoyed listening to you speaking on storytelling, and I can see you've got a wealth of knowledge there. And I'm excited to get to know you more and be in more of these sessions. I've took some notes, and I'm going to be brainstorming on my own story to put forward. So yeah, thank you.
Great. We'll look forward to that. And as you said, Shabari is here. She'll be delivering our next story on the 26th of October. But Shabari, would you like to say your thoughts about today?
Well, thank you very much, Chris, and thank you for today's session. This is the second time that I've attended a storytelling session, and I felt that this time I understood more about what the sessions are about. Ross gave a really great story about what he does, who he helps, the business side of things, and then also the school children. And he also talked about some case examples as well, outside of his actual main story. And it was great to actually listen to that and then give feedback. I feel that by coming along to these, it improves your listening skills as well and your feedback skills, because each one of us has like different life experiences and different ways of thinking about things. So anyone that comes along to actually practice their storytelling, they can get feedback from other people's points of views because they've had different experiences. They've had like their own sort of life stories. And one thing about a powerful storytelling as well is actually bringing in your own your sort of own story as well, and then bringing in like what's your own motivation as well. So without giving too much away about my own story about the World Vegan Market, you'll have to join us on the 26th of October at 2 p.m. To hear all about that. But yeah, what I'm going to do is hopefully inspire both vegans and non-vegans alike. That is what World Vegan Market is about. Yes, so please join us then.
Okay, thank you. You've heard the dates of our next meeting, and hopefully we'll see you there. You can hear, as you hear, it's well worth taking part in telling stories, making business. Thank you.